Up 32. How do you see if people are in there? Oh, it's right there. Hey, people. Hey, people. Hey, people. What's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? My Quant fam out there. Is everybody kind of happy with what's going on with the price action so far? Oh, we live. Yeah. This is my first time going live on the channel in like almost 2 years, you guys. But I like it's a Sunday. It's kind of rainy out. I released the video already earlier, so why not go live today? Why not go live? My own boy Moonbags asked me about this a while ago. It's not the first time, but it's the first time in like 2 years. 2 years. Yes, it is a great time to be a quant holder. I agree. How y'all doing today? How y'all feeling? What's up, QNT fam? What's up, QNT fam? Y'all, I've been telling y'all, and for everybody who's been tapping in, hey, from the Netherlands, how you doing? Hey, what's going on, Phil? What's going on, Phil? Y'all, listen, I've been telling y'all, this is going to be an incredible time to be in the space of Web3. We are at the precipice of truly adoption. We are at the precipice of truly distributed ledger technologies actually becoming a reality. That news from Xero. I don't know if you guys caught my video today, but if you haven't caught my video today, I implore you, go watch it. Quant Network has some incredible news come out, and it was the integration into a company called Xero. Xero has over 4 million subscribers that tune into their back end office processes. They are a software as a service. I employ you. Hopefully I'm not lagging too bad. Oh, okay. I feel like I was lagging. I think it's not used to me being live. So hopefully I'm clear and you guys can hear me. Okay. Greetings, Mr. Crypto Boom Millionaire. You always tune in, man. You always tune in, like for real. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate the whole entire QNT family. You guys have really helped the channel continue to scale. You guys tune in. You guys have started to like and subscribe, comment. Okay, you guys. But back to, excuse me, that Xero announcement that I was just talking about. Y'all, that announcement is major. That announcement truly is the onboarding of true utility in motion. Understand, like I said, I don't know if you guys caught that video, but true utility in motion is starting to kick in. That is what Xero does is they provide back-end software as a service infrastructure for 3.7 million businesses across the UK. Truly understand and see what that means and what that will mean for the onboarding of businesses into the ISO 20022 realm of payments and settlement, but also what that means for the onboarding of distributed ledger technologies from those companies as well. And Quant has now yet again coupled itself again with another software as a service major provider. That Xero, literally, they have 4.2 million, you guys, 4.2 million customers globally. In the UK alone, think about it. That was so strategic, right? Because that Xero, they have 3.7 businesses in the UK. Okay. Now, also swing your mind to what's going on with Lloyd's Banking Group, and Santander, and Nationwide, and NatWest, and Barclays, and whoever else is involved with that, UK Finance. Think about that. What is that? That's tokenizing the deposits. I hope I'm looking at this camera right, but that's tokenizing the deposits. Okay, you guys? So now with Quant Flow, with a thing like Xero, and literally the back-end infrastructure of companies, now you have the banks in the UK tokenizing the money that will flow through the companies that's getting the upgrade. Truly understand and see what's happening, you guys, right now. It is happening right now in real time in the UK. The UK is the breeding ground. The UK is literally that kick. It's that precipice. It's that kickoff. It is. We're going to show the world after this 6 to 8 month-ish trial of these tokenized deposits in live UK, the 6 to 7 live UK major banks. After this 6th or 7th month deployment of this live trial, we're then going to now literally mass adoption. We're going to now literally start rolling it out further and further and further across the world. That's why it's tied back into the Bank of International Settlements. That's why in that video, if you listen to the words that Gilbert Burdian said when he made the video about the tokenized deposits, he didn't say for all the banks in the UK. He said we are creating a standard for tokenized deposits for all the banks. Understand and truly see what's happening, and it's starting right there in the UK, and a major player of that is that company Xero. Like, truly see, because that's bringing in a ton of mom and pop, that's bringing in a ton of small businesses, that's bringing in a ton of your middleware businesses. And that's major because that's tapping into the lifeblood of the communities. That's just not your big boys. That's just not your Oracles or your Microsofts or your IBMs or your Googles, but that's the people that make your everyday economy run. Understand and truly see what's happening right now, and Quant Network having a major hand of making that a reality. I am gonna go over to that Xero site in a second, but I'm gonna check out some of these comments real fast, you guys. This is my first time really kind of sort of doing this, so I'm not even sure. I don't even know if you guys can see them on the screen or not. But yeah. Let me see. Let me take it from over there because I don't know. I'm learning this thing as I'm doing this today. This is like a first. And if y'all like this, I can start doing more lives too. I'm down for that. Of course, with my videos dropping, I can start doing more lives as well. Let's see. We gonna hop over to share this tab. Come back in. You guys. I went over this, right? I went over this in my video. Okay. I won't go too deep into it because I did a really deep dive in it. But y'all, this is major. Like, peep this out. This is truly major, okay? This is Xero. This is their site, you guys. As you can see, the very first thing that pops up, over 4.2 million subscribers use this software as a service in their businesses right now, currently, today. They have over 1,000 different apps, you guys, 1,000 different apps, so that their customers can build out back-end infrastructure things regarding to payments, processing, tax, all of those things, right? And think about it. This right here is a monthly subscription, okay? Monthly subscription. Let me come back in here real fast on this monthly subscription thing so I can kind of sort of make a point about this real fast, okay, you guys? So with that Quant announcement, and I'm gonna pull it up in a second, but with that Quant announcement, they said that they were offering all of Xero's clients a 60-day window starting, but it was a Black Friday sale. It was only on for 24 hours, right? Offering them a 60-day window for €1, it was €1 per month. After that, you would have to then start paying for the full fee, right? But understand what that was. This is a system that we have to go into regardless, because this ISO 20022 literally realm of compliancy has went live. So now these smaller businesses that don't have huge accounting firms doing this work for them, they rely on something like a Xero. Now, Xero has coupled itself to Quant Flow attached to the global standard overledger, which brings all of those small businesses, all 3.7 million in the UK alone, into seamless harmonization and regulatory compliancy when it comes to these payment infrastructure. Think about that. So what's going to happen after that 6 months for anyone who caught that deal? They will then be whatever this is right here that they pay. It's going to be the quant fee attached to that monthly fee moving forward. Understand what that means for the utilization of Overledger, under the utilization of Quant Flow, the utilization of Quant Pay Scripts, the utilization of Overledger Fusion 2.5, the utilization of Quant Net, the utilization of Quant. I'm missing one. Overledger. I said Overledger. Anyway, all those products, so many products. But think about that though. That's real on use case. That's real on deployment, you guys. That's true to form utility in motion with this company, okay, you guys? But follow me on this. Follow me. So this Xero company, I mean, they're pretty dope. I went over this a lot of this in my video, but I'm on live. I'm just gonna kick it to y'all to show you that this is major for Quant Network to be in the back end infrastructure of this company's. Literally, this is what they build out for the small and medium enterprises for the UK. It's everything from accepting payments to online inventorying to bank connections. Like, think about this, you guys. This goes on and on and on and on. Banking reconciliation. You have paying bills, tasks. Like, Quant is literally in the infrastructure of this. They just literally, I'm gonna come back in a second and I'm gonna say something real fast, but you have multi-currency accounts, like all of these things, taxes. This is literally things that make a company thrive on a daily basis. Day in and day out, thrive. And it's now tied back to Quant Network officially. Understand and truly see what's happening right now. The Quant Network and Overledger and their suite of products literally is the software as a service to all of the other software as a services out there in the world. And one of those major software as a services is this company, Xero. And their humongous customer base with over 4.2 million subscribers, million users. Look at this, you guys. That now have the capabilities to tap directly into Quant Flow. That is incredible. Truly understand and see what's happening right now in real time. The onboarding, the adoption, truly happening. The true use case, the true utilization, the true utility in motion. It's starting. It's no coincidence that if you really look at even the time, now I'm not saying we can't have a pullback. I'm not saying that at all. But if you look at the time and look at what's happened over the past week, we went from high 60s to low 70s right before ISO 20022 went live. And over this past week of it being live, we now sit over $100. Imagine what another week or two, if this truly is the beginning of utility in motion. Because you have more and more businesses that tap into things like Xero, now utilizing Quant Flow, which utilizes Overledger, the global standard for building on blockchain. Truly see what's happening right now, you guys. There's so many incredible things happening in the world and in the space of Quant Network. It is absolutely incredible. It truly, truly is. And that Xero announcement, like I said in my video, is just like with that Make announcement, it's just like with that Whippy announcement, it's just like with that pipe dream announcement and any other developer hub announcement. That is literally cementing Overledger or Quant suite of products in the infrastructure of where software as a services developers go to get their toolkits to build out the infrastructure of the sites or companies or whatever they're doing for that customer. And Quant and Overledger truly have already cemented themselves in so many ways. It's absolutely insane, you guys. It truly is. Now, I'm gonna play a little bit right now. So I'm just gonna show you just truly, even with this 104, how early we are. We are extremely early in the roadmap of Quant Network, and we are extremely early in the adoption of distributed ledger technologies. And it's going to happen on a global scale. And the back-end infrastructure of that are things like tokenized deposits, central bank deposits, commercial bank deposits, and programmable money. And Quant Network is a major part of making that a reality. Okay, you guys? So let's just have a little fun real fast. I'm going to take me off the screen for a second. I'll be right back. So if you look at this, you guys, think about this. Now, putting Quant with the market cap of current day ICP, that puts Quant literally, you guys, at $149. That's only literally less than $1 billion from where we are right now. Okay, but it gets even better than that, right? Think about this. Think about how, because it's inevitable for the climb to happen because the utilization of the technology is starting to adopt. We see that with real world integrations with things like Xero, right? So think about it. So now the next level of that is about a $5 billion market cap. Well, at $5 billion, we're now sitting at over $300. We're scratching the surface at that old all-time high. That's where Shiba Inu currently sits right now. And if anybody on the planet can tell you that Quant Network has more real-world utility and value than Shiba Inu. Okay, just follow. And this is no dig at Shiba. This is just we're just talking facts. Okay, you guys. Just straight hard facts. But then we got my baby. Like this, my number 2 for a reason. H-bar. At that $6 billion market cap that H-bar sits in right now today, we are literally bumping heads with the old all-time high. That is literally you guys, less than $4 billion away from where we are right now. And if you don't think, if Quant is providing just for that Xero company alone, that Xero company processes, I believe it was on that X post, I believe it was $20+ billion a month potentially flowing through Quant Flow. Understand and truly see. So if you don't think that we can hit a $6 billion, you guys are mistaken. You guys are terribly mistaken, you guys. So then follow me on this. And then this is my baby H-bar. I love me some H-bar, right? But listen, these prices that I say, they're not that far-fetched because as the market utilization continues further and further with Quant Network's technology and more adoption continues to happen, so does price action. Think about it. With Stellar's current market cap right now of $8 billion, that put Quant over their old all-time high and at $560. That's only $8 billion. Think about that. That's only a few billion from where we are right now. And think about the 8 ETPs that sit across Europe as we speak, in things like the London Stock Exchange and I think it was the Frankfurt Exchange and several other across all of Europe The same exact place that now the tokenized deposits are happening, the same exact place that now the digital euro is happening, the same exact place that now you have 3.7 million different companies back in infrastructure getting an upgrade via Quant Flow. Understand what's happening, you guys? Truly see it, right? But then, as a little bit more time goes on, what people always like to compare them to, here we go. That put them around Chainlink's market cap. At Chainlink's market cap, at literally $9 billion plus dollars, we're sitting at a $600 QNT. Truly see what the possibilities is, because we truly have real fundamentals to this project, and true institutional money is setting itself up to flow into it in multiple different ways. Understand, and we're gonna keep climbing even past Link. That's just a stepping stone. We honestly, it could hit that in one night, to be honest, but we won't even go there, right? We go ahead and go to where Bitcoin Cash currently sits right now. If Quant has an $11 billion market cap, think about it, you guys. That's still less than about $9.5 billion from where we are right now, which is not that a lot of money. It's not that much money based off of what the utility is going to bring for central banks and literally tokenized deposits throughout economies. Truly understand it happen. Well, that put Quant right there at a $700 Quant. Literally only $11 billion. Truly understand and see, you guys. I'm going to come in for just a second to talk to you just for a second. Truly understand and see what's happening right now. And I'm showing you guys the scale up of what we're getting ready to see over the next few years. This is what we're going to see as these market caps continue to hit new all-time highs, because it's inevitable, because the utility in motion is going to take us there. Follow me on this, you guys. So now we hop into the next round of market caps. With Cardano's market cap of $15 billion, that puts Quant over 1,000. I'm coming back for this one, because that's going to be the first big milestone for a lot of people, right? $1,000 per QNT. You guys see that? It is not, and think about it, this is not that far-fetched. This is not that even that far away. We have regulation being laid globally. The Genius Act has already been signed into law. MiCA already has their thing signed off for stable coin. We have the Clarity Act, or whatever's getting ready to come out of the Senate with market structure, getting ready to be signed into law. We have literally, Christine Lagarde just said that they got the green light for the final phase of the digital euro. Understand and truly see what's happening right now in real time in 2025, okay? And you have a player like Quant Network continually being named over and over and over and over again. Follow me on this, okay, you guys? But hopping back into this. So, like I said, with ADA's market cap, that's literally, think about it, that's not that far away. We're talking 15 billion, right? Totally doable in this bull run, you guys. Trust me, I'm gonna come back in for this real fast, and I'll come back out for this. Trust me, you guys. This bull run is far from over. Do not let anybody on Twitter, anybody on YouTube tell you this bull run is done. And because, listen, and this is a fact, we have never been at a point in time where we had regulation and literally central bank deployment and commercial bank deployment of distributed ledger technologies ever. And it's happening right now in real time. This bull run is far from over. Follow me on that, you guys, literally. But anyway, so here we go, you guys. With now the next phase and next level of where the market cap is going to go inevitably. We now sit in the realm of Doge. That puts us at a $22 billion market cap. Totally doable with the infrastructure that has been laid globally. We're now sitting at a $1,500 Quant. Truly understand and see what's happening. That the realm of possibilities for this completely compliant token is incredible, you guys. It's incredible. So now the next stage and the next level in the journey, right? So now we have Solana. Think about that. Quant Network now sits at $77 billion and now has literally, you guys, a $5,000 QNT per token. Per token. The upside potential is astronomical with this company. Per token. Okay? So follow me. The next stage and next level of the journey. That puts us, let's just say, around BNB market cap. If Quant Network has the market cap of BNB at 123 billion, I'm come back in for a second. And please understand and know, you guys, this is totally doable. When you literally are tokenizing economies' money. Like, understand all of the announcements with things like the London Stock Exchange, all the announcements with things like BlackRock and Finality, all the announcements about with Oracle, all the announcements with things like literally the Bank of England, the Bank of International Settlements. All these announcements mean something. That's infrastructure being laid, because guess what? These announcements would have never been made public if it was a failure. Truly understand and see the infrastructure that has been laid right in front of our faces, you guys, right in front of our faces, okay? Follow me on this, okay? So now the next stage of the journey. We're leaving out of the realm of the BNB. If I can get my stuff together. And now we're at everybody's beloved XRP. Think about that. Quant with XRP current market cap. And I'm going to come back in for 2 seconds. Excuse me on that. And I'm going to say this about XRP. Think about it. Whenever anybody think about XRP, they think tremendous value because of all the value that it's supposed to move with the liquidity, with the insulator protocol. But that value has to go through something regulatory compliant that the businesses trust. That's not a public ledger. That's where Overledger comes in and their suite of products, getting them to the liquidity so that it can be transferable. So if the liquidity is worth, come back over here for 2 seconds, $132 billion. How much do you think the airplane? How much do you think the train? How much do you think the train rails? How much do you think the GPS coordinates is going to be worth? Because that's the thing that's actually getting it to the XRP into the protocol. I can never say that word. Liquidity source, so that it can be interchangeable. QNT is going to be massive. Being known as a whole corner, that is going to be a real thing, you guys. Follow me on this, okay? But we're even going past it, because think about it. It gets higher than XRP. Because when the viewers spike, I start to lag a little bit. But getting back over to Quant and XRP. So understand that if XRP, and think about it, you guys, this is still even child's play for XRP, for what it's going to bring and the value is going to bring to the world, right? This is even still child's play. 132 billion is nothing, right? But if it's nothing for XRP, that means it's extremely minuscule for QNT. So after leaving out of that round, we have the big cousin of everybody, Ethereum. Look at this. Look at this. This is not too far-fetched. Look at this, you guys. And truly think about what I'm getting ready to say in regards to Quant and Ethereum. Quant's over Ledger Fusion 2.5 is the thing that saves Ethereum because it brings it out of the Stone Age. I'm going to come back in. Hope I don't lag. It brings it out of the Stone Age. It brings it up to a point to where it can interoperate seamlessly with everyone else on the playing field. That's what that roll-up does. It rolls up Ethereum and Hedera and Cardano and ADA and SWI and XRP and XLM and XDC, IOTA, Jasmy, VeChain, and any other compliant product, DAG, Algo. I can go on and on and on. Think about this, you guys. And over Ledger Fusion 2.5s bring them all into one harmonious time zone, almost like a super blockchain. Think about that. Deleting all the weaknesses and bringing all the strengths into one time zone so companies can efficiently use DLT processes. Think about that, you guys. So now we're at Ethereum. And like I said, Quant Network saves Ethereum because it brings it out of the Stone Age. That's a $25,000 QNT. That's a $366 billion market cap. And that literally brings QNT to $25,000. Okay? You guys, these prices, these price points, and think about it, it's just like with music. If you're a music lover and you're a singer and you hear a note, after you hear that note, if you work hard enough, you can achieve that note, right? The same thing with this. All of these market caps that I've just shown you have already been achieved by other products and other projects that have a smidget of the utility that QNT has, right? So why on God's green earth, with more and more utilization of the technology and more mass adoption happening, that QNT can't reach these prices? It's astronomical to think that it can't. But here we go. Follow me on this. So, of course, there's only one more level above Ethereum, and that's the big boy. That's the granddaddy of them all, which is Bitcoin, okay? QNT with the market cap of Bitcoin. That market cap is sitting at $1.8 trillion. And I know some people on here be like, QNT with over $1 trillion market cap, that'll never happen. Then you have done not 1 ounce of research, because the foundation and the infrastructure that QNT has cemented globally with things like, literally, we can just say this right here. Hold on 2 seconds. You've done not 1 ounce of research. QNT ISO TC 307, that is the global standard for building on blockchain and distributed ledger technologies. This is Quant Network's global standard. For anybody that says, oh, Quant has nothing to do with this, before I even jump into it, I want to break that FUD up right here. Right now, boom, interoperability. Who sits over that? Gilbert Verdian, the CEO of Quant Network. Right here, clear as day on the ISO site for blockchain and distributed ledger technologies. The global standard for building on blockchain. And there is Quant Network CEO on the main page of the standard. Okay, follow me on this. What do they provide? Interoperability. You haven't done it. If you don't think QNT can reach that over $1 trillion, you are absolutely mistaken. So This standard was created in 2016, like I've been over before. That means we're almost a decade into this standard. This standard has 12 published standards already. They have 22 under development. They have 43 participating countries and 20 observing. That's 63 separate countries that have already adopted this standard. Look at the map. Look at this map, you guys. I'll come back in for a second. Coming back in for a second. Look at this map, you guys. Understand and truly see the power of QNT. Know the power of Quant Network. Know the power of this global standard, ISO TC 307, the global standard for building on blockchain and distributed ledger technology. Quant Network's global standard. The CEO, Gilbert Verdian, created this standard in 2016 after having a company called Remit and building the Australian blockchain that their healthcare system sits on today. It was an interoperable blockchain. It got them on the lens of the ISO, which then they created this standard. Here we go. I'm going back in. They created this standard, ISO TC 307, the global standard for building on blockchain, okay? Look at this list of countries, you guys. Look at the influence that QNT has, you guys. Understand, over $1 trillion market cap is child's play, you guys. Its Quant Network is going to have a multi-trillion-dollar market cap because it is creating interoperability for every single country that you see going across your screen right now, including, as you can see, the largest economy in the world, the United States of America, including the United Kingdom and the United Arab Emirates. Understand, you guys, and truly see Quant Network's ecosystem, truly see Quant Network's work they have put in for almost a decade. They are second to none in this space. Anybody that is flooding Quant Network has done not 1 ounce of research. Again, just to show you interoperability for this global standard. Again, you see it clear as day. Verdian, Quant Network's global standard for building on blockchain. This right here, TC68, is the global standard for finance. Let me come back in for a second and let me emphasize that. The global standard for finance ties directly back to ISO TC 307, Quant Network's global standard, the global standard that Overledger was built off of. Look and see what's happening right now in real time, you guys. Truly understand and know the power of Quant Network. Understand and know the power of what's going on in real time right now in our faces, okay? So if you think that this is far-fetched, you are so mistaken. You can't even see straight because this has already been attained, which means that it is attainable. Do you get that? Does that resonate? And with things like literally Oracle, 430,000 customers globally. Things like Xero, 4.2 million customers globally. Things like a central bank, global use of real-time gross settlement systems. Understand that Quant Network and QNT, the infrastructure of it all, is a gem to have inside of your portfolio. A gem, you guys, in real time. Okay? Let me see. I'm going to come over to the comments for a second, you guys. I'm like super behind on them. Wow. Yeah, the community's showing out. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Look at this. I wonder if I put let me see real fast. come. I'm trying. This is really my first live, so I'm kind of sort of trying to understand. But yes, so some of these comments, because it looks like y'all having a good time over here. For real, for real, for real. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all tapping in. I appreciate all of y'all watching the videos. I really do, y'all. Y'all, my community, y'all rock. Y'all really, really, really rock. The utility, absolutely. The crypto billionaire man, absolutely. Absolutely. You live. Yes, yes, I'm live. I'm just driving through some of these comments real fast just to see if I had any questions at all. But I see it's really just a lot of y'all just tapping in with each other as well, which is absolutely phenomenal. I appreciate y'all. I really truly do. So listen, you guys, understand and know what QNT is. And this price action that we are now experiencing is, in my eyes, the beginning stages of what we could potentially see and start seeing with utility in motion. To me, it's no coincidence for almost 3 or 4 days now, we've been moving against the entire market and Bitcoin completely. Everybody else was red for a long time. I feel like we kind of sort of pulled everybody up into the green. And because I said Quant was around low 70s just a week and a half ago. And for us to be sitting over $100 right now, that was a major move. I think it was like 33% even today alone. 33% is insane. The 34% is insane wherever it's sitting at right now. I can't see the percentage as we speak because I got it kind of small. But even that percentage and that time frame, know what's going to happen as these companies truly start building out their Web3 processes. Truly see these companies truly start tapping into Overledger and tapping into Quant Flow and Quant PayScripts, Overledger Authorize, Overledger itself. Truly know that the infrastructure that Quant Network is laid in this space, you guys, it's incredible. And QNT doing red days, doing green. Like for me, I don't like chase candles, whether red candles. I don't. I just say, every 2 weeks, I'm going to put this amount of money in QNT. No matter what the price is, I do it. Sometimes I do it and I won. I'm like, because in the next couple of days it go up, and I'm like, yeah. Other times I do it, and next few days it go down. And I'm like, darn, but it don't matter because I'm dollar cost averaging. I'm taking my time with the asset because I understand that this is not a sprint. This is a marathon. And know what the framework Quant Network has built out in the ecosystem of tremendous economy shaking customers that they have brought in under their umbrella. This right here, it's a marathon. Because honestly, we don't know. We could wake up tomorrow and we could be sitting at a $300, $400, $500, $600 QNT. We never know what the market is going to do. We never do. But understand that we're starting to get maybe just a scratching of the surface of what that utility in motion really, truly could be. Because Quant is absolutely incredible. I believe I'm going to pop over real fast to this right here was the post that Quant Network put out in regards to that Xero announcement. Okay, you guys, I'm going to pop out here for just 2 seconds. I'll be right back. So yes, with this post, you can see, you guys, truly, this software as a service company, this one right here, with all of these customers globally, now have the capabilities to onboard Quant Flow directly into their back-end capabilities to onboard all of their customers and bring them into a regulatory compliance space so that they can seamlessly continue to do business like they do right now, currently today. This announcement from Quant Network was pretty incredible. And I think that it was kind of it was a very smart strategic move saying, and this how you know, real fast, come back in for a second. This how you know Quant Network know their technology is because they didn't do a fire sale for a week. They didn't do a fire sale for a month. They didn't do a fire sale for 30 days. They did a fire sale for 24 hours. I give you 24 hours to tap in to something that you're going to have to tap into regardless, because to be regulatory compliant with the software as a service that you already currently use. I'm giving you 24 hours to get it at this sale price of $1 for the next 2 months. And then you'll start paying the regular fee. Like, that was a brilliant little sales tactic, because you could give them a taste of what you have to offer. And then after they get that taste, there's no way they're going to be able to just stop because it brings them up to a place where they are truly being efficient in ways that they can only dream of right now. It's breaking down the complexities of payroll, the complexities of audits, the complexities of tax, the complexities of building out different use cases as far as processes, as inventory is concerned. Truly understand and see what this alone is going to do for QNT. And it touches off the flip, it touches 3.7 million different businesses in the UK instantly. Understand what that means. Truly, you guys, we're talking true utility in motion right here. True utility in motion. Like, this right here is incredible. It really, truly is. I'm getting ready to come back into the screen, trying to get back over there now. This right here is incredible, you guys. Understand and truly know what Quant Network is and what they're doing for the space of distributed ledger technologies. And this, what I have right here on the screen, is a major, major, major part of making that a global reality, because they went the route of standardizing the technology so that it could be on an even playing field, so economies across the world can adopt the technology seamlessly. Think about it. That's why things like LACchain is so important, you guys, because with LACchain comes 12 countries in Central and South America. That is the reason why things like the tokenized deposits are so important, because with Xero, with the businesses now conforming to this new structure, the money has to speak to it seamlessly. And that's the reason why literally you have the UK tokenized deposits and this Xero announcements converging at the same exact time. That's the companies, that's the currency in the countries the companies reside in. It is seamless integration of Quant Network and Overledger and the suite of products that's built on top of Overledger. You guys, what's happening right now in real time is second to none. Second to none. Like, I honestly, everybody harps so much on 222, and with good measure. 222 what was a major milestone, but that was a major milestone for the traditional businesses. Well, what this is right here, all of these countries you're looking at right now, ISO TC 307, this is the thing that's going to transform every single distributed ledger technology project that we have, every single one of them. And it's going to bring them into an harmonious space and time. And Quant Network is a humongous part of making that a global reality. And the price sits at $105 today. And some people might look at that and say, oh, that's too rich for my blood. But truly understand and see the value of where this is going to be based off of the scarcity. Look, you guys, we're talking about overall 14.8 million overall 14.8 million. Like truly, I'm gonna come out for a second. Boom, make it a little bigger. Truly, 14.8 million that will ever exist. They have literally, you guys, 12 million in circulation. That is extremely going to be deflationary. Because, come back in for a sec, you have to understand the way the technology is set up. As licensing fees become more and more massively adopted, they are now locking away QNT, locking away QNT, locking away QNT. And yes, right now, let's just say right here with the price, right? Think about it. Right now, let's just say a license fee is $1,000. Let's okay, and let's just say Quant is sitting at $100. Well, that means it takes 10 Quant to do that licensing fee. But now let's fast forward into the future, and we're sitting at one of those other market caps, and QNT is sitting at $5,500. Well, now it's going to take a fraction of a QNT to do that same $1,000 licensing fee. And understand, as that continues to happen over and over and over and over and over again with multiple businesses globally, because it's not like everybody's going to be on one accord on the same day. We're talking massive transactions 24 hours a day, 365, you guys, utilizing QNT in some way or another, whether that's directly through Overledger Fusion 2.5, whether that's directly through Quant Flow, whether that's directly through Quant Pay Scripts, whether it's directly through Quant Authorized, whether it's directly through Overledger, Quant Overledger Authorized or Overledger itself. Understand, you guys, the huge amount of demand that's going to be for a token that literally only has 14.8 million that will ever exist. We're talking less than a third of the supply of Bitcoin, okay? With 12 million in circulation. It's over 90-something% already in circulation. Truly understand and see what this is going to be for adoption of Web3 processes and how important that's going to be for price action as more and more utilization of the network continues to happen. Like, it is going to be such an incredible time in the space of Web3. It's going to be such an incredible time to even know about Quant Network, because truly see that if you're even watching me right now, out of the 8 billion people on the planet, the 125 that's watching right now, you guys are 1% of 1% of 1% that even know this exists. So when we get to the prices of this right here, because it's coming, you guys, it is most definitely 100% coming, you guys. You're going to be in a position that people will dream about. Man, I wish I knew about QNT when it was $100. Man, I wish I knew about QNT when it was $200. Watch this. I'm telling you, and for me, I can see this honestly, 2020, 2035, by 2035 easily. We're talking a solid decade of the distributed ledger technology sector being a reality after global standards going live, after literally you have global implementation of tokenized deposits going live. You have global implementation of the Bank of International Settlements processes going live. You have global implementation of Oracle's database going live with Overledger. You have global implementation of Xero going live via Quant Flow. You have global implementation of Overledger Fusion of all the blockchains going live. Think about it, you guys. The 2030s is going to be astronomical. And I know this is far-fetched, and I know I might even lose a few people when I say this, but I can see QNT being $1 million plus one day. Now, it may or may not be in our lifetime, but I can definitely see with all of the utility and infrastructure that is being laid, I could easily see QNT being $1 million plus one day because of the infrastructure that has been laid by a company attaching their technology to global standards, ISO, TC 307, and internet protocols, secure asset transfer protocol coming out of the IETF. We're talking, this is the way people will move money. This is the way people will move value. This is the way people and industries of people will facilitate global infrastructure. Hold on one second, you guys. All right, I'm back. Boom, I'm sharing this one instead, okay? Follow me on this. Understand what's happening. Understand what's truly happening. Look at this. This right here. Outside of this, listen. Now, this right here. Before I go back for 2 seconds, this right here, this is incredible. Okay? This is incredible. Look at the coverage of ISO TC 307. Alone, this makes me extremely bullish on Quant alone, right? But if it was just that, but then you have this. An internet protocol, you guys, tied directly to Quant Network and Overledger. We're literally on the site directly, the secure asset transfer protocol site, you guys. Look at this. Truly understand and see that Quant Network has cemented themselves in something incredible, providing interoperability on levels and ways that most people can't even comprehend. We're talking about internet protocols. Like when an internet protocol goes live, truly understand and think and see. I'm trying to see if documents, and look, we're already in the approved. This is active. You see this? This is an active internet protocol. Active. Went back in the screen for a second. Quant Network is attached to an active internet protocol. Understand that this active internet protocol is now only waiting for regulation and the demand from clients to come in after that regulation for it to start processing transactions. What is attached to this internet protocol? Overledger, Quant Networks, software as a service. Truly understand and see, you guys. And people talk about price action and not understanding that the price action of QNT and this right here is a reality. Give it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. This price is a reality. But that roll up to that time, when we hit that 2 billion market cap, and then that 3 billion market cap, you might jump and hit like a $6 or $7 billion market cap. Now we're at that 13, 14 billion market cap, and now we're sitting at over $1,000 a QNT with just a minuscule bump in the price. Then now we at 20 and 30 and $40 billion market cap, $50 billion market cap, hitting that trillion. Truly understand and see that the infrastructure, you guys, that QNT has presented is incredible. It truly, truly is incredible, you guys. It really, truly is. I'm gonna hop over here into some comments. I've almost been over for an hour. You know, I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer. Hello from from hello to everyone. All of my viewers from around the world. Hello to you all. I appreciate all of the love you guys put into the comments. I really, truly, truly do, you guys. Let me come back. I'm gonna come back over to the QNT price chart. Because QNT, y'all, is kicking butt today. It really is. It's up. What is it? Let me come out for a second so I can actually see it. Look at this, you guys. QNT is up like 30 something percent. Let me get the exact percentage. Give me 2 seconds. QNT is up 33, 35, almost 36% today. Within the last 24 hours, QNT is up 35%. Think about that. In anyone else's portfolio, in the real world, for one asset to be up 35% is astronomical. And understand that 35% is child's play, because we're going to have a day where we go up 100%, and then 200%, and then 300%. Because you have to understand, we have live ETPs in Europe with things like the London Stock Exchange. We have live ETPs. I want to say it's 8 of them across Europe. And the largest financial institutions, things like an Aberdeen, like understand, in the world, give it some time, and I guarantee you Quant will have a ETF here in America. Give it some time. They're building the groundwork for that ETF as we speak right now. That those ETPs being live, give it that 6-month deployment of those things being live, and watch what happens. They're building the groundwork for literally, you guys, the 4th industrial revolution. They're building the groundwork, literally, you guys, for Web 3.0 to be a reality. And QNT, Quant Network's Overledger, is a incredibly critical piece of making that a global reality. You guys, follow me on this, because you know I'm always going somewhere, and all roads lead to Quant Network and Overledger. Their software as a service that today, without a shadow of a doubt, just got cemented to being the software as a service to other software as a services, bringing those software as a services into compliance so that their customer base can now utilize the technology. Like what was announced during this X post right here from Quant. This X post shows you that this software as a service that has 3.7 million users in the UK just got a back-end infrastructure upgrade from Overledger Fusion. And now all of those 3.7 million businesses now have the capability to become regulatory compliant with ISO 20022 via Quant Flow. Inside of the already existing software as a service they already use, you guys. Xero. Truly understand and see what's happening right now. And that infrastructure is Quant Network. That backbone of that is Quant Network. Y'all, I really appreciate y'all for tuning in. I haven't been live in like almost maybe 2 years. It's been such a long time. If y'all would like me to go live more, I definitely can. If you want to make it like a weekly thing, and if you even get to the point where I can make it a daily thing, I don't mind going live daily and also still do my videos as well, just to tap in with you guys, to let y'all know we in this together. The QNT family in the world of crypto is extremely small. And if we don't have our backs, no one else will, because everybody else does nothing but fund the project. If they don't see the vision or don't understand what QNT is doing, and they see the price action over the past few years, they say it's a dead token, it's an ERC20 token, and it'll never move. And you might as well sell it. But they don't see the vision of what Quant Network is laid out. They don't see the 10 years of dedication with ISO TC 307. They don't see the secure asset transfer protocol, the internet protocol. They didn't hear about the Oracle announcement and 430,000 customers. They didn't hear about the tokenized deposits with things like Lloyd's Banking Group, Santander, Nationwide, NatWest, whoever, all the rest of them that was a part of it. They didn't hear about literally LackChain, 12 countries in Central and South America. Understand the truly see, so they don't understand the infrastructure. They never took the time to get a grasp on what Quant Network has, but you have, and you see the value of it, and that's why you hold QNT. That's why days like this, when we're up 35%, it's worth celebrating, because this is a milestone. It's a key milestone in the journey, and one day our roadmap will lead us to this, you guys, and much, much, much more. I can truly see Quant being a multi-trillion-dollar asset, because it is moving and facilitating quadrillions of dollars worth of value, whether that's the stock market in any country, whether that's the banking structure of any country, whether that's the central bank of any country, whether that's the actual internet protocol that sits over the internet of how you move the value of any country. Quant Network touches it all. And this market cap right here, this 1.8 trillion, is also, that's still gonna be child's play for Quant Network eventually, because the value and the utility of that value will one day truly show its true head, and it's going to make the world be in awe. But if you tuning into me in 2025 and y'all tuning into our X Spaces that we have, y'all, we have one coming tomorrow on December the 1st. It's at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's on X. It's coming up from my boy Sebastian. It's going to be my boy Jesse of Apex Crypto. Sebastian, myself, sometime Mind Crypto blesses us with his presence, and Maximus Crypto normally joins us, but he's busy and he's tied up, so he won't be able to join us tomorrow. But y'all tap into those X Spaces, because we go over QNT and H bar and XRP. Tap into those X Spaces, you guys. But it's one tomorrow, 3 p.m. Tune into that, okay, you guys, for real, for real. Now, I've been going for a nice little minute. I don't know how long people normally, go live for. I appreciate y'all for just riding with me, going down this journey. Think about it. Quant Network is not the sexiest project to be in, price action wise. Quant Network is not, but you can boast on Quant and say things that you can't say about no other project around the world. No other project, period. You mentioned the central bank with any of the project, I'll wait. Mention a Bank of International Settlements, I'll wait. Directly, exact, Swift, directly. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on this, okay, you guys? This road of Quant, it may not be the sexiest. It may be a rough one. It may be a roller coaster, but that roller coaster will one day turn into a rocket. Hold on tight. Dollar cost average, not financial advice. It's just what I do. Dollar cost average when you can. Don't put no pressure on yourself. I know days like today, when the market seems to be moving and you don't want, price to get out of hand, get away from you. I understand. I'm urged to buy today as well, but it's not my day I normally buy. So I'm just going to kick back, because it could be a pullback in the market. Who knows? Or we can get to my day, which is normally Wednesdays, and it might, be at $400. Who knows? Because we don't know how the market swings. But understand that utility truly is, the infrastructure of that utility truly is being birthed right in front of our face, you guys. It truly, truly, truly is. And being a part of this project in 2025, you won't be sorry in the long run, knowing about Quant Network, knowing about QNT, and knowing about the infrastructure layer that they have cemented in global finance via global standards and internet protocols, y'all. Like that's, you can't not say that with your chest. And that's one thing I will say about Quant, y'all. They are very humble. They do not brag. They do not boast. They do not, do a lot of things that you would expect someone in their position and ranking to do, because they very well could flex all over everybody in Web3. Hold on one second, you guys. But they choose to stay humble. They choose to stay. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up something. Bop, bop, bop. Over ledger. They choose to literally, I want this one right here. I'm coming, you guys. Here. Trying to pull something up for you guys. Here we go. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm coming back now. Okay. Hello. I'm back. I'm back, you guys. I'm back. Sorry about that. You guys, honestly, in real time, this right here was the biggest flex in Web3 history. This was the biggest flex, I promise you. And most people don't see it. Most people don't understand it, but it truly, truly, truly was.
The current form of money that we have today is obsolete. We've been using the same system for centuries. What we need is a new form of money that is fit for the future.
Pause for 2 seconds. Real fast, you guys. Can y'all hear that pretty good? It's my first time going live, so I just want to make sure that you guys can hear what I'm playing. So I'm hoping that you guys can hear it. Somebody tell me in the comments if you guys, I'm trying to go down the comments right now before I play this video. I don't want to play a video and you can't hear it. Man, there's a lot of comments on here. My goodness. Okay. So let me know if you guys can hear this. And
we believe that blockchain technology is the future of finance, bringing trust and transparency to any transaction. In payments, its programmability allows banks and payment firms to innovate for their customers. While in capital markets, tokenization of all kinds of asset classes is connecting issuers to deep pools of entirely new investors.
The impact of blockchain to finance is actually just as big as the impact of the internet to society. It really is transformative and changing the entire underlying architecture and the infrastructure of what we use.
Did you hear that real fast? The impact to finance truly is changing the underlying architecture. Understand what QNT is. Understand what you hold. Truly listen to the words of this CEO and understand what you hold, you guys.
Today, blockchain allows us to have smart money. Smart money allows us to program new types of logic, new types of functionality into money to do things that is really fit for purpose for the 21st century.
But there's a problem. Blockchain is often costly and complex to implement properly, and most enterprises lack the specialist knowledge required.
Each of the blockchain technologies is really complicated, and it's quite a niche skill, right? They were only invented a few years ago. There's not millions of developers that know this.
It's a new nascent technology that's hugely transformative, but difficult to integrate and difficult to bring into any financial institution.
Its usefulness is undermined by a lack of common standards, the inability of assets deployed on one blockchain to run on another, and the fact that bridges between networks and poorly written smart contracts can be exploited.
I founded Quant with the vision of really changing the entire architecture of our financial system. The pain points that everyone faced with blockchain technology was a barrier to its adoption. And so we set out very early on to remove all the friction, change all the perceptions of blockchain, and make it easy to integrate into any corporate or enterprise system.
Until now, we've been applying our expertise in standards, interoperability, and secure smart contracts to a few.
Pause this for a second, you guys, because honestly, I want to show you something real fast. This was the biggest flex in Web3 history, and most people have no clue. Do you see this? This one page right here. the biggest flex in Web3 history. You have this ISO TC 307. This right here, what I just showed you, the global standard for building on blockchain. Your browser has not connected to your studio audio. Just trying to search for, again, restart your browser if this persists. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty good. Okay, good. I had a message pop up. I wanted to make sure you can hear me. Okay, so this, like I said, bam, ISO TC 307. This is 60 countries. That screen was the biggest flex in history. But hold on one second. We're going back. Now, we have also on here the ISO TC 307. This right here, secure asset transfer protocol, is what I just showed you. This was the big, this commercial was the biggest flex in Web3 history. Do you see this? This is literally an internet protocol from that Overledger is tied back to for the facilitation and movement of money globally. An internet standard, right? This commercial was the biggest flex in Web3 history, and I would have just lost the commercial. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna pull it back up. Let me go back to. Give me 2 seconds, you guys. YouTube. They're like you're telling the people too much good information. We got to stop you. No, we would never stop educating the people. We're going to always speak truth. It's enough FUD out there. Let's speak the truth about this spectacular company, because that's what it is. It is a spectacular company. Okay? Hold on one second. Skip. Boom. Pause. Go back for a second. I'm not done with that page. I'm sorry. Boom. Back. This right here was the biggest flex in Web3 history, you guys. Nobody truly understands. And they didn't say it loud. They didn't beat all over their chests. Only thing they did was they flashed it on the screen for 2 seconds, and then it went away. But that right there truly captures literally the countries via the standard ISO TC 307, but then it also captures the country via the internet protocol that the money will move through, all in one small flick of a global commercial that was heard very quietly. And the people who know and moved, and people who didn't know will one day wish they had. But okay, I'm going back. Boom. Crap, go. Boom. We go take it back for 2 seconds. I'm telling you, this commercial was the biggest flex in Web3 history. Nobody paid attention to this commercial. This commercial flexed on everybody, every project that could ever exist. Bam. We kick it over to this. LACChain. 12 countries in Central and South America. Truly, you guys, the infrastructure that has been laid, people don't understand and truly see the work that Quant Network has put in over this past decade is second to none in Web3. No one moves in the circles that Quant Network moves in, and it's just now with the public ledgers, it's just now starting to become more and more an actual thing. As far as with prime example, with LackChain, right? You have Hedera. Not with LackChain, sorry. Not with LackChain, but with Quant, you have Hedera now coming into a lot of the doors that Quant opened up. They opened up the door with the Bank of England. Now you see Hedera associated with the trials of the Bank of England. They opened up the doors with a Project Agora. Then Hedera was added to Project Agora via things with the IIF. They opened the door with the digital euro. Then Hedera started being a part of what? The digital euro project. Understand, every single door Quant opens up, Hedera is walking straight through as that safe, secure, regulatory compliant, enterprise grade level DLT. Quant is the connection. Hedera is going to be one of those major DLT public ledgers used on multiple situations by multiple multinational corporations. Okay, you guys, but back to the video. Huge flex. And then you have this right here with Nexi. I have a whole video coming out about Nexi and Quant and SIA. Follow me on that. That brings in all of Europe, over 5,000 banks throughout Europe and Quant Network. Understand and truly see what's happening right in front of your faces. Okay, you guys, but here we go. More from this, the biggest flex in Web3 history. Boom. Pause for a second. Follow me on this. So the Bank of England and the Bank of International Settlements. Boom. Y'all understand and truly know that video was the biggest flex in Web3 history. The Bank of International Settlements, you guys, look at this. They are an instant international financial institution, which is owned by its member central banks. The primary goal is to foster international monetary and financial cooperation while serving as a bank for the central banks, you guys. This was established in 1930. It is the oldest international financial institution in the world. And it's now tied to Quant Network. This video was the biggest flex in Web3 history. People don't see it and they don't understand, even looking at this map. This map mirrors. Look at this. This map mirrors this map right here. People don't understand and truly see the bigger picture of what's going on. This right here is the map for ISO TC 307. Do you not see the comparison between the ISO TC 307? Hold on one second. Sorry, the ISO TC 307 adoption of distributed ledger technologies and the map of the Bank of International Settlements. It almost mirrors each other exactly. Quant Network is the opportunity of a lifetime. Anybody flooding Quant right now in 2025 will one day regret it, you guys. But back to the biggest flex in Web3 history. Another massive statement in this one commercial. Amazon, Barclays, MasterCard use this innovative escrow technology that we have built. Understand and truly see. You just brought in huge industry players into the realm of your programmable payments. understand, you guys, and truly see what's happening right in front of our faces. No, not muted. Told me. Yeah, I can hear that. Oh, I didn't see that. Boom, I see. Did I go? Question: Can you guys? Question: Can you guys actually hear me though? Can you guys hear me? Yeah, loud and clear. Okay, awesome. So y'all did hear me curse. Just not the video. Okay. Hey, growing pains. This growing pains. I'm learning this whole live thing. You know. Hey, Maximus. Oh, we can hear you, but we just can't hear the video. Got you, brother. I wondered, did you try to text me? Oh, you did. I have my phone. Do not disturb. Just not the video. Okay. Open video. But that's actually what I did. So I won't even try to play the video, but that's actually what I did. I had it in its own tab, but I'm not sure. Not let's cook him. Yeah, you can cook me. Go ahead. We are all human. Nobody on earth is perfect. So please cook me. I implore you to. Good old Maximus in the house. Maximus Crypto. You can't understand, truly see the volume off, Channing. The volume wasn't off. I can hear the volume great. It's just y'all can hear the volume. But I think it's the way that I have to present it. But I'll learn that, and the next time it'll be better. It's all stepping stones. It's all getting to know, not cook you. let's cook this work. Come on, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. But back to even before the video, back to the original point of it all, which was QNT doing incredible. QNT literally showing potentially the beginning stages of possibly utility in motion, because we had ISO 20022 go live last week, and we've had a steady little onboarding and price movement ever since, from the 70s now sitting over 100, even moving against the market at times. Truly understand and see what's happening, and know that this price right here is not too far-fetched based off of the utility of the motion. So let me hop inside some of these comments real fast. I see, Max, that you had called me in too, but my phone was on Do Not Disturb, so I didn't see it. This is too funny. But yeah, you guys understand that QNT is the opportunity of a lifetime. I've been live now, for over an hour and 30 minutes, outside that little snafu with the video. I just want you guys to understand that knowing about QNT in this time and space and in this realm of accumulation, because that's what this is the accumulation realm. You won't be sorry. You truly, truly, truly won't be sorry. I really think, it's just growing pains. Exactly. I really thank all of y'all for tuning in and really, helping the channel grow. If you haven't caught the video for today, go and catch that video. It is absolutely, imperative if you hold QNT to go understand what Xero is and get a real deep dive, a much more of a deeper dive than what I actually went over inside of this live today, and understand the infrastructure that Quant Network is laying out is incredible. It truly is. What we got going on? Maximus got the chat on fire. Oh my God! Thank you so much for the super chat. What in the world? Oh, what? Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Stop. This is my first time for real going live like this, y'all. And oh my God! So we got. I don't even know quite how to say your name, but I'm just gonna say it the best I can. RB3NN. more $5 super chat. Thank you. I really, truly, truly appreciate that. And brother, this looks like Max. Like what? Keep up the great. Wow, brother, $100, bro. That's insane. Oh my God, Maximus Crypto, bro, you rock. You rock for real. $100 super. Wow, bro. Wow. I appreciate, bro. Matt, for real, y'all. Maximus Crypto has been the greatest friend and mentor in this space. I promise you, he is genuinely everything you see in his videos, the energy that you get from his videos. It truly is what you get. He has been a mentor. He has been a friend. He has helped me through this YouTube journey on more than occasion than I can possibly even think about it. From even giving me a platform to even come to you guys on. Maximus Crypto, bro, you rock. You really, truly do. Thank you so much for everybody who tuned in. Thank you for anybody who tap into this or any of my videos. Again, like I said, don't forget about or go over and watch that video from today. It's an incredible video about Quant and Xero. Understand what utility in motion is going to be for the next few years of these processes going live as far as ISO 20022 compliant backend infrastructure for companies. You guys truly understand and know what's happening and see what's happening right now in the space and in the realm of distributed ledger technologies. It is absolutely an imperative to understand holding Quant Network in 2025 and seeing the value of Quant Network in 2025, what it's going to mean for the rest of the 2020s and what 2030s are going to mean for your portfolio. And you will be known as a whole corner one day. I'm not going to hold y'all too much longer. I'm already an hour and a half in. I really appreciate y'all. Like I said, if y'all like this whole live thing, I will do more, and I'm gonna get with Maximus and get a little tutorial about playing videos again, so I can make sure I'm doing it the correct way, so you guys can actually hear the audio of the videos. But as long as you heard me, that's all that matters. I really appreciate y'all. I really, truly do. Okay, you guys. So I'm going to let you guys go. Understand QNT is pumping right now, but it's pumping because we have real utility. We have you hold something that truly is infrastructure. You hold something that truly has value. And now it seemingly the market is starting to put the beginning stages of that value into play. And I have to learn how to, do the comments, man. You guys rock. We appreciate you. We really do, man. Issues game. Say tell me what. Thank you. No, okay. So I appreciate y'all. Hold on tight, QNT fam. I got another video dropping tomorrow morning at 6:00. Look out for that video. We're going. I got videos coming out all week, 6 a.m. Tap into it, you guys. I appreciate y'all again. To the next time, y'all already know, for real. Thank y'all. Peace out.